out the opening lineup for Memphis. Gigi Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Jalen Wells. And it's Coward in at the 2 spot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Here's Wells. Pass to Jerome. Now Jackson. And stolen by Green. Curry looking it over. Green with a screen on Jerome. And here's Curry for 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
Now Jerome. Up and in on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Moody. Back to Curry. 4-3. Aldama grabs a board. Curry's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Coward. Aldama outside. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. And Jerome the bucket on the assist from Jackson. Jerome's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Podziemski. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And here's Green from the arc. Aldama grabs a board.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And the free throw, no good. You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
Now here's Jerome. 5 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Pass to Podziemski. Porzingis surveying the floor. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Stan, after last season, the Grizzlies brass, quite candid, they weren't close to being championship caliber.
Well, it's a brutal business, BA. You can have a ton of talent, but sometimes there are just certain teams that stand in your way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
Here's Wells, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Moody, good.
Well, Porzingis has a unique vantage point, so he can find those open guys others might miss.
And there's a pick. Here's Jerome. And it's off from three-point range.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. Here's Green. And here's Porzingis. He's covered by Jerome. Shoots a fadeaway. Outside, Green. The offensive rebound. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Porzingis does a nice job of getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul on his way up.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Grizzlies lead by 4. Outside Wells. Jerome with the ball. He has 7. To the middle. Here's Aldama. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. From deep. Knocks down the long J. Aldama's got 5 now.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside, Green. And again, no good by Golden State. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Now Jerome. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, at nearly 7 feet, throwing it down is probably almost effortless for Aldama.
And here's Curry. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Pass to Porzingis. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 16-4 run. Back to Wells. Now here's Jerome. Now Jackson, defended by Pajemski. Wing shot on the way. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Now here's Aldama. He's got 7. Pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. Moody defends. Aldama, the pass to Jerome. Shoots over Curry. Jerome, that's good. 9 points in the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Curry. After the basket by Memphis. That one drops for him.
And the balance Curry possesses is unique. Impressive at staying in control even when he gets fouled.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And that one falls for Curry.
And Curry's focus at this point in his career is clear: to keep winning championships.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court. Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Now here's Jerome. He's got 11. Jackson with a screen on Curry. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Memphis shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. That free throw good from Jerome. Warriors trail by 13. Melton outside. Outside, Green. Porzingis sets a screen. The three is up. And it's Green missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Jerome. And here's Jackson. The three is up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Aldama outside. Pass to Jerome. Warriors with the rebound. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Jerome finds Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jerome. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Curry. Porzingis in the post. 6 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
Now here's Jerome. Aldama, the pass to Jerome. Outside Wells. Launches it. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 10. Pass to Melton. Now here's Green. He's covered by Jerome. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Jerome. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Here's Coward. Stolen by Melton. On the break. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. The Grizzlies making a switch here. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. Number 5, the Warriors.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Here's Jerome. 14 points for him. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Jerome. 6 to shoot. They still need this. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Jerome's got 16 points now.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
Here's Spencer.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first. Here's Santos. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Memphis leading by 5. Jerome outside. Here's Spencer. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Spencer. The 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
1:02 left now in the first quarter. Horford. Defended by Jackson. Now here's Horford. Pass to Spencer. The 3 ball. And the Warriors with another 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Spencer. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. And the dunk by Jackson.
Good read by Aldama. His selfless attitude is why his guys enjoy playing him.
Here's Spencer. He's got 6. And here's Horford for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies lead by 7. Pass to Spencer. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Spencer's got 5 points.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now Melton. Here's Santos. No good with the triple. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Memphis ahead, leading by 9. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
We've got DeAnthony Melton, Al Horford out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Santos in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Santos. He's scoreless. Take it away! And now Memphis on the break. Here's Hendricks, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
That one's off. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And the second free throw is good. Warriors trail by 13. Melton outside. From the arc. No good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Anderson with a screen on Horford. Pass to Clayton. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Anderson. Takes a 3. Santos pulls it in. Outside Porzingis. Here's Melton. Clayton grabs the board. Memphis leading by 13. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Anderson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Down low. Horford passes to Melton. Here's Santos. Gets the 3 to fall. Santos has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Spencer. 5 points in the game. Anderson passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Hendricks. Horford covering. Here's Anderson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And no good. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Melton. Here's Santos. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Okay, do it, KP.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's keep it going for your Warrior Dancers.
And checking out some numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Jerome outside. They set a pick. Pass to Prosper. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Prosper's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And some of the best NBA defenders of late. The steals leaders among shooting guards the last month. 4th, DeAnthony Melton.
And those steals haven't come just by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and you just love having guards like these guys. Your defense starts on the perimeter, and they have made it tough on opponents.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Melton outside. A deep 3. Curry, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Pass to Prosper. It's Anderson on the wing. Here's Prosper. Outside, Anderson. Clock at 6. Here's Jerome. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 11. Horford passes to Curry. Beyond the arc. Jerome grabs the miss.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Jerome's got 19 points.
keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Melton outside. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Santos. And here's Horford. He's covered by Wells. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Coward. Still no points. Pass to Wells. Here's Coward. Here's the three. Hauled in by Curry. Here's Santos. Back to Curry. Horford outside. Fires the three. And it's Coward with a rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Outside Wells. To the wing, right side. The three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Horford outside. Pass to Curry. Now here's Melton. Here's Porzingis. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Moody comes in for Santos. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Melton. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson is checked in. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Coward. No points yet with the drive. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Moody from outside. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game, entering the NBA at just 19 years of age. G.G. Jackson has such a bright future, Coach.
Well, Brian, he was scoring 15 a game as such a young rookie. He is a scoring 6'9" wing, and I think Jackson will grow in this league. To me, it's about getting consistent with the jumper for G.G.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Looking to get it going. And down it goes. 2 points. Curry's got 8 points. Memphis leading. Pass to Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jerome feeling it out a bit. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Green.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
That's good from Curry on the assist by Porzingis. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside Wells. Pass to Coward. Back to Jerome. Jackson for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Right side Moody. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
Yeah, all the way up there at 7-2. I mean, it must be pretty easy for Porzingis to see the floor.
Here's Wells. And no good. The dry spell continues. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Fires for 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Outside Pajemski, pass to Santos. Curry against Jerome. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Stephen Curry.
One shot.
Shooting one.
Here's Coward. He's got 5. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. From downtown, Curry splashing one down from 3.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Jackson outside. Back to Jerome. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 20-5 run. Curry with it. 17 points in the game. Pass to Moody. On the wing, Curry. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. There's the 3. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. B.A.?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Moody. After Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. Back to Curry for 3. Oh, Curry from way out there.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. 3-pointer. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Santos. And again, it's Golden State.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Jerome passes to Jackson. No good on the 3. Well, the Warriors shooting is around 55% so far. Pass to Pajemski. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Green, a screen. Inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Santi Aldama. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Draymond Green. One shot.
One shot.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Wells. Jackson for 3. Jackson with another miss. Now here's Moody. He's covered by Jerome. Pass to Curry. And here's Moody. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 6. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Golden State Warriors.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler ball, hero ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Lindsay road trip ahead, but that's a challenge they can rise to. Chance to prove their grit.
Yeah, the road can bring opportunity. Doesn't have to be an obstacle.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker, he's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Checking out the group for Tomas Isolo to start the second half. We've got Jalen Wells, Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Coward in at the 2. There's Jackson with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for 1, Draymond Green.
And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. 6-point game. Here's Coward. Offline with a 3.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 6. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Jackson finds Jerome. Shot clock at 6. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Unanswered three from Curry.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Jackson. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Porzingis passes to Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Grizzlies trail by 8. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. 5 to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, the big man playing big. Aldama takes the hit and completes the play.
Santi Aldama at the line for one.
The Warriors lead by 5. Outside Moody. Outside Green. On the wing, Curry. The 3-ball. And the Warriors with another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, let's take a minute now to see which point guards have been shooting the best from the free throw line during the last month of play. Stephen Curry is second.
Yeah, when this group goes to the line, odds are they're sinking their shots. As a result, the defense really has to question whether they can be as aggressive as they'd like to be.
And that's something he can really use to his advantage. It gives him an edge against more imposing defenders.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Jerome. 22 points for him. Elbow shot. The rebound by Moody.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball.
Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Jerome. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Grizzlies trail by 8. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Oh, Green with a block.
And still one of the nastiest defenders in this league. Green protecting the house.
Oh, serious gut check points from Moody.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
He gets it in there.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Pajemski. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities. Now
here's Jerome. 24 points for him. Pass to Coward. Now Aldama. Jerome outside. Drains the triple. Jerome's got 27 points.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
Outside, Green. And here's Curry for three. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Curry against Jerome. And the layup is good. He has 29 now.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Back to Curry. Three-pointer. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game. So Tuomas Isalo has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at it. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside Wells. Here's Jerome. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jerome's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Wells, the pass to Jerome. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Picked by Aldama. Shoots. Jerome, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Coward. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Curry's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jackson, pass to Wells. Now Aldama, defended by Porzingis. Pass to Jackson, 6 to shoot. Here's Coward from outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Green. Outside Pajemski, takes the 3. Cleared away by Wells.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Aldama, no good. The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Moody on the wing. Guarded by Aldama. Porzingis. Porzingis taking the contact.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Now Aldama. He's got 10. Here's Jackson. Green covering. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw, and they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Santos has checked in for the Warriors. Melton comes in for Podziemski, and he's good on the second. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Pass to Santos. Back to Curry, beyond the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Aldama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Coward. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Curry. Now here's Green. Porzingis for 3. Spencer grabs the miss. Grizzlies trail by 8. Jackson outside. Here's Coward. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
KP flying high.
Now that's how you finish off an alley-oop. Outstanding initiative by Porzingis there.
Pass to Aldama. Outside Wells. Now here's Jackson. Green covering. Outside Wells. Now here's Aldama. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Aldama's got 12.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Pulls it. Curry, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Aldama. Over to the wing. Here's Spencer. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Memphis needs to get off a shot from deep. Porzingis grabs the board.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And here's Curry. There's a minute 54 left to play in the third quarter here. Knocks it down from distance.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Pass to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Aldama. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors game.
And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end, hustling hard to convert every time.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Melton passes to Curry. Back to Melton. Pass to Santos. Here's Curry. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Outside, Anderson. Here's Spencer. He's got 5. They set the screen. Caldwell Pope for 3. Santos pulls it in. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Melton. To the inside. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Curry, that's good.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Here's Spencer. Inside. 4 seconds left. Horford with the block. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up by 11. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. That's good stuff.
Urging his team to keep pushing the break. Coach Steve Kerr.
And Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all about having the pace in his favor.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. We've got Al Horford. He's out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Santos in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Melton misses.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Pass to Spencer. And here's Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got 4 rebounds in the game. Melton against Jerome. Here's Porzingis. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis is hot tonight, putting on a show.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Jerome. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Jerome's got 33 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Horford, a screen on Jerome. With his first shot attempt. Yes, on the jumper. And the Warriors lead by 13. Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Anderson with a screen. Tries a 10-footer, and it's good for 2.
Well, I really like Caldwell Pope's shot selection. It's why he holds respectable percentages throughout his career.
Now here's Porzingis. Anderson covers. Horford outside. Now here's Melton. And a miss there on the triple. Grizzlies trail by 11 to the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Melton finds Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. The three from Curry. Gets the three ball to go. Curry's got 41.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Pass to Anderson. Over Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Prosper comes in for Anderson, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Hendricks. Pass to Prosper. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson outside. Nails it from 3.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Jerome against Melton. Porzingis sets a screen. Shoots from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 43 points.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Pass to Jerome. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Horford can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jerome with the ball. Pass to Jackson. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. The Warriors lead by 11. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Jerome against Curry. Pass to Coward. Outside Wells. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Melton passes to Curry. Oh, it's stolen. And now Memphis on the break. Moving it up. And the basket by Aldama.
Well, it's Santi Aldama night. This is not what we expected coming in.
Golden State has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Melton finds Green. Outside Porzingis. Tries the 9-footer. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 12. Jerome outside. Pass to Jackson. Curry against Jerome. This one for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Outside Wells. Back to Jerome. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jerome's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Shoots from 14. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Melton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Melton outside. Down low. Here's Green. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It'll be on GG Jackson.
They're showing he can hit from all spots on the floor. Green had the defense all over him that time.
First free throw is good. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Melton. And both free throws good for Green.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Grizzlies trail by 16. Outside Wells. And here's Jackson. The three. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Pajemski. Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
Aldama, the pass to Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass. And so it's Golden State with it. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. Outside Pajemski. 3 on the clock. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Coward. Jerome fires. It's money from deep.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. It's Pajemski on the wing. Now Curry. Using the glass to lay it in.
0 fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. It's a 16-point game. Here's Jerome. He gets it to go.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Green with a screen on Jerome.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Green. Oh, he jammed it.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Outside Wells. Here's Coward, defended by Pajemski. Clock at 4. Jerome against Curry. Ooh, it doesn't go. The Warriors lead by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they increased their win total to 29.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Jackson on the wing. Green covering. For 3. Oh, Green rips down the board.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Curry. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beyond the arc. And good. There's another. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Jerome outside. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Steph, they got out to a hot start offensively, but you were able to wear them down eventually. What changed?
Just stick with the program, try not to turn the ball over too much, move the ball on offense, and continue our defensive pressure. Hopefully, we force them into misses eventually.
You got it. Thanks so much, Steph.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.